Oops. Hey, there we go. When your button to start the recording turns off your armor, right? Yeah. Yeah, what do you say, little guy? Yeah. Welcome. So, I've been playing Valhelsia 3 for a while, and I will say first off, forgive my bass. Just as I needed something, I was slapping stuff down. It looks like crap. I know it does. I don't care. I'll fix it later. Um, it just kind of threw stuff everywhere. It's just super cluttered at the moment. I was having a good time. Let's see. We have some fun here. Twilight Forest. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed up. So over here I have my kidnapped villagers. So what this was, I don't know if you watched last time or not. Probably not. This was a canyon that was in my place that I covered up. You can see with the dirt there. And built my town over top of. And yeah. I decided I needed cobblestone, so I came down below where I had my stuff originally, and just started digging out a space and ended up staying down here. This was never my intention. And then over here, hello iron golems. We have my kidnapped villagers. Got some decent like enchantments and stuff that I've gotten on my librarians. Capturing 5, that was one that made everybody really excited. So I've labeled them and put them in here. I don't know what's going on with why these are showing black. They should be Hakaranda. Very strange. But, yeah. Kidnapped them, put them there, got all the sheep. I put them down here. Oops, I need to take this book off my bar. There we go. Because I need all kinds of wool. People come over and they just help themselves to wool because I have them sorted by color. What is that sound? Who's making weird sounds over here? One of you guys? What are you people doing? Yeesh. Yeah, so figure I might as well shear my sheep while I'm here. That is going to wear my nerves very thin, that sound. I'm really glad this is far away from my living area. That's why I put the sheep back here. I mean, I had grass blocks because I had silk touch, but even if I hadn't, there was already grass down here. So when I started digging things out, all I had to do was just use dirt and it grew. Not a problem. Do I have my... I didn't have my magnetism on. That would probably be important. Let's make sure we get all of our wool. There we go. Got that mech suit. That mech suit is broken. Alright, let me just go ahead and put all this in my system here. Refined storage. I do not want to play any mod pack that does not have refined storage in it at this point. I mean, I know there's other storage mods and they're halfway decent, but I'm so used to refined storage. You know how you just get into habits. Like sometimes I go, you know, I don't want to go down a path I've already gone. I want to try something new. Me saying this as I'm wearing a mech suit. Oh, you can't see it because I have, yeah, I have cosmetic armor on. I'm wearing my mech suit here. My problem with mechanism is it's so darn good that I can't help myself. I go down the mechanism route every single time I play. But yeah. Oh, goodness. So yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff here. I've got like nutrient paste, so I don't even have to eat food anymore. Put my helmet in here. I mean, mechanism, when you get into mechanism, it's God mode. You don't have to worry about it. As long as you have enough power, you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. So, my base is actually powered by this. This needs to be cleaned up. Oh my gosh, it's so messy. I set it up for a friend of mine a few days ago. And his is so neat and tidy. Mine is just kind of everywhere. So what I'm doing here is Gauss power generator. So before I realized that the electric pump only needed 1 block of water, I've got a 4x4 space of water down there. I've got water running into the garden cloches from Immersive Engineering, making me carrots. I've got the carrots running into a bin just because I like having backups. Carrots are running into the crusher. Crusher is turning them into biofuel. Biofuel is being pumped into the pressurized reaction chamber along with water and hydrogen. Hydrogen is coming from the electrolytic separator. I'm dumping excess oxygen because otherwise my system went back up. So you can see back here, maybe you can see back here, the water is back there. Water is being pumped into there. There's water pump down below. Power is running into the cloches from the top and water behind. Yep. So the pressurized reaction chamber is making me my ethylene. The ethylene is running to the gas burning generators, and they are what is producing most of my power. So you can see right here, there's a specific slot on the back of these for you to run your power out of. And I've got them hooked into a flux plug to send power wirelessly. So what's going on over here? Rotary condenser was making me HDPE from this stuff, the substrate. But I have so much of it in my computer system, I don't need to keep making more. What I discovered, because I was like, oh man, there's no, like, I like the trash can mod or the recycle bin mod. I'm like, there is no trash mod in this. And then when I was helping my buddy set up his, I'm like, wait a minute. What's this thing for storage drawers? Void? What is this? Void upgrade? Destroys excess items? That's a thing! I was like, I felt so stupid. I've played with storage drawers I don't know how many times. I didn't realize there was a void thing. So I could just void my excess. You can see here I've got a ton of sand because I've been working on making, what is it, aquamarine? Aqua something. These guys. Aquamarine for astral sorcery. So I have plenty of cobblestone. My cobblestone generator was over here. I had water on one side, lava on the other, and it was making cobblestone, and I could, flip it on and off. But I did liquid starlight and sand because I want aquamarine for my astral sorcery. Oh yeah, so down here, this will show you how lazy I am. That is the Atum portal. This is the Twilight Forest portal. I really need to make it pretty. It's not pretty, but it was just sort of like, if I put the portals here, all I had to do was... And I'm back. It's super duper easy. So I've also got over here is my my metro system. I disconnected it, but I used to have... Let's see, is it working? No, I ended up disconnecting a lot of things. There you go. Now you can hear it. Oh, it's my metro system. I liked it. I was enjoying it. All right, let's see here. Let me go ahead and put this back down. Somehow I messed up the inversion. I should probably just go ahead and get rid of this here. There we go. So there's an amazing mod pack in here that is something if I'm playing alone and I don't care about just adding a mod pack in, I'm going to add into every single solitary mod pack I get. I'm just going to put these here along with this. And it's etched. So etched lets you take a SoundCloud file and set up music. So like over here I have what I call my my playlists. So I've got like music from Cyberpunk in here because I love that game and I love the soundtrack. This is all like club music from Mass Effect because it's good background music, right? And this is, yeah, regular music. Here we go. Let's get Pigstep in here. Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, Pigstep is a normal disc. This one here, like if you click it, let's do Mass Effect. So you can see it connects and starts playing the song. And it plays it for your guests too, which annoys them. which is why there's off switches. Oh, yeah, because definitely good at annoying people that come by. Especially, I have the metro system, so, like, if one friend wants to go to another friend's house, I see them all the time. One of the nice things was, too, when I had this hooked up, is I would hear a little sound play when somebody came over. You know, I'd hear the blue line train to, or green line train to, Branch Avenue every time. For those of you that don't know, that's a DC metropolitan area thing. You know, from where I'm from. I grew up in the area. So yeah, anyway, welcome. I think the last time I actually streamed, I was just starting my mine colony. And now you can see I've been putting in some work on this colony. There's maybe one more building I need to make. I do need to upgrade a lot of these buildings, but as far as actually make, there should be one more building. I'm tempted to, because the way these are turned, I could put another building in here if I turn them the other way. And I'm tempted to have my people deconstruct them so they line up better. They would line up really nicely with not just this house, but I think the edge of the mine too. I could be wrong. Maybe not. But I feel like I do need to, at some point, just line them up differently, and then I could fit whatever over here. I think these... Sorry, my cat's here. She's getting a kiss. I think these are not maxed out yet. No, they're not maxed out. So I could put my chicken farmer over here. I did make another house down to my other end, so I could probably sneak the chicken farm in over there too, but yeah. So this tree farm needs to be redone too. It looked okay when it was small, but it's massive. And I just need to clean everything up. I'm not a fan of the coarse dirt anymore. I liked it at first because it looked like actual dirt and the people wouldn't plant trees on it. But yeah, things are going to get cleaned up a bit. Okay, my cat, honey. 1 second, guys, I'm sorry. My cat wants under my blanket, and she's going to scratch at my neck until she can get under it. Alright, don't stand there halfway. Pets, am I right? They're wonderful. They're also little pains in the booty sometimes. Yes, I'm talking about you. You're wonderful. But you're also a pain. Alright, there we go. Now I have the use of only one arm because she decided, no, I'm just going to go sit on your arm instead. Okay. I love when they get mad too, like if you're playing a game and you move a little too much. So anyway, yeah, so I've got a few things set up over here at the gardens. I got lazy. Oh, she is wearing it! Hot dog. Okay, sorry, I got sidetracked there. I was setting up this nice rich soil, but I kind of got lazy on it. Hi. I got these things set up here. These are lamps of growth, and they help accelerate growth of your fields. I don't know if it stacks with this. I've just now started to get into astral sorcery. And I'm not even sure what's in range of this. Let's see. Oh, most of my field isn't even in range of this thing. Oh. Well. I still haven't quite figured out, oops. Did I tab out by accident? I did. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Haven't quite figured out how to do some of the things that I want to do with astral sorcery, like expand the radius and stuff. I've been posting a meme when it comes to the astral sorcery book. A lot of these books are great. I understand them perfectly, but let's see. Hopefully you can hear the audio from this. This is my feelings on astral sorcery.
I don't understand.
Oh no, I have
don't understand, Paige. I don't understand.
There you go. Yeah, that's how I feel about astral sorcery. The book is it's not as good as some of the other books out there, I will say. Like Britannia, as much as I hate Britannia, Britannia has a good book. So let me go ahead and get that back into normal mode. There we go. So, yeah, I set up Britannia over here. Oh yeah, I was going to show you the rest of the town. We'll do that in a minute. Like I said, everything is just kind of a mess. It was just sort of like, where do I have space for it? And I slapped down Britannia over here. I originally had to put up a fence, but people stopped walking through here because they were stealing my coal. I was trying to figure out how to see it. They're not going at the moment. I should probably get them going because this looks a little empty. And this isn't going either because I was wasting lava. I was trying to figure out how do I have like a timer to tick the dropper, because I'm used to, you know, having access to RF tools in most of these mod packs. And I was like, the redstone randomizer? You have to go beat the ender dragon to do that. That seems a little crazy. Let me see if I can dig down. I really hate to do this, but when I was reading through the Britannia book, you know, I was like, oh, I'll just, you know, I'll figure it out. I'll manually feed these guys or whatever. Realized Britannia itself has a way to do it. The hovering hourglass. Oh my gosh, I love this thing so much. Where has this been? Where has this been for me? I use the hovering hourglass in so many different things. It's fantastic. So the type of sand that you have in there determines how often it clicks and feeds out stuff. But you can see here, I've got blocks of coal that I just threw in there. And it should tick soon. Okay, come on. Seriously? Because I talked about it, you're not going to tick? Please don't tell me I messed it up when I went down there. I don't think I took the sand out. There we go. Okay. I have my magnet on, so yeah. Gotta keep that off. Ay, ay, ay. So yeah, it feeds coal to these guys, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm constantly getting mana, and I can't believe I didn't realize the hourglass was the thing. I can't believe it. So what these are over here is the thermal lilies, and this is a constructor from refined storage, and it's placing lava blocks. But the problem I have is if I just let it run, it kind of wastes lava. It just doesn't work. So I had a timer buried down here to feed them, and that worked pretty good. I did a lot of stuff with Britannia. A lot of stuff I still have left to do, but oh gosh, maybe someday I'll get into explaining Britannia. But I really don't want to. I've gotten some very cool things from Britannia. I got Mjolnir. It's actually not as cool as I thought. It's enchanted with all sorts of fun things on it. The best thing I got from Britannia is the Key of the King's Law. This thing is incredible. I will show it to you in a minute. But let me see here. Do I have any Terra Steel ingots? I'm trying to think. How do I summon Gaia? I think I need a Gaia ingot. Which means I'm going to need a Terra Steel ingot. So yeah, you can see I've got all the stuff to make runes set up, all that kind of good stuff. Alright, so Terra Steel. I'm low on mana, so this may take a minute. I don't know how much mana is in that other box either. I just kind of turned a lot of this stuff off because I didn't want to deal with it. Oops, I missed. Oh, what the heck? I thought it was just right click, but for some reason I'm not right clicking this stuff on. Is it not a dust? Is it something other than dust? Is it a diamond? I bet you it's a diamond, and that's why I can't click that on there. Alright. Yeah, okay, that explains it. So I have a hopper hawk set up over here too. I love these hopper hawks. So you put frames with items that you want not to go into the storage box or to go into the storage box on the side of a storage box and put the hopper hawk next to it, and it will filter the items for you. So as soon as this Terra Steel ingot is done, it's going to go into that box, so I don't have to stand here and babysit it. We're going to get a little bit more mana going here. There we go. I could probably give these guys some lava. Let's see, where's my fluid grid? I don't want to re-enable the system I had going, so I'm just going to steal a couple buckets of lava. Why? There we go. Get some mana there. So fluid grid's on 4. There we go. Did it finish? I think it finished. Yeah, Britannia is one of those things that, like, everybody I talked to about Britannia, they just kind of groaned when, you know, because I handed them, I don't have it handy, but let me grab it. I handed them each a Rod of the Plentiful Mantle, which is super easy to make, but what it does is it shows up all the ores underground in different colors. It's not always the same color, but you can see, like, ones where there's maybe 1 or 2 of, or a few clusters down very, very low. You can guess what they are. So, like, if there's, like, 1 or maybe 2 of a certain color, it's probably a Stella. It may not be. It may not be a Stella. Or if they're down really, really low and there's only a few of them and they're you know, like at elevation 13 or around there, it's probably diamonds. You know, it's very useful, but, you know, a lot of the people that I gave it to, they're like, oh, cool, how do I recharge this mana tablet? It's Britannia. Like, I know. I feel the same way. I really do. Alright, so I think... How did I make the Terra Steel ingot? I think I need to go look at my book here. So I got my lectern. The Gaia thing. Does it show in this? Gaia ingot. Terra Steel. So there's a lot more things I could do that I haven't. What is this? Ring of the Mantle. Haste. Oh, cool. Basically, I wanted to get into Alfheim and see what was there. And I was super disappointed, and I went, on to blood magic! I don't want to talk about how disappointing that was, but I probably will. Let's see. Is it here? This mana infuser. I don't honestly remember how to do this. Let's see. I just want to know who's the sadist that wants to do these challenges for Britannia. Alright, I want to say it was a mana diamond. And what? Will it tell me if I look it up? Let's find out. Or maybe the Gaia ingot. Oh gosh, I feel really stupid. I think the Gaia ingot was just one of these. And a Terra Steel ingot. No. What's that? Let me look this up. At Kenya. What is it I need to do? This isn't helpful. Here we go. Okay. Now, wait. I can bring that back up here. Should show me the other recipes, right? If I do this? Yeah, there we go. Oh! No, it wasn't an elf steel ingot. Oh! No. I could have sworn. I think I needed elf steel. Maybe I did. Let's look. Gaia ingots. Sorry, I can't believe I can't remember how to do this. It's like Britannia. Oh, okay. Alright, so I was on the right track. Britannia just broke my brain. I think. Like my brain was just like, let's not talk about Britannia. Let's not do Britannia. Let's not even look in Britannia's direction. So, something very cool over here. You had to drink the mead of whatever, out of the horn of whatever. I don't know. It's Britannia. Nobody likes talking about it. Once you've done that, start the Gaia. Oh yeah! Here we go. See, I made my little arena for Gaia fights. I've gotten everything I can get, but this doesn't really do much for me until later on. Yeah. Just like whatever. I'm not running. Just walk over to you and hit you. If I miss, I don't care. Oh, here we go. Face. Preparing the King's Law so you guys can see it. Yeah, look at that! Okay, here we go. Ready? Away! Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Hey there. Nice sword. I'm trying not to break things. I'm trying to break things. Die. I hit a certain number. I can start hitting him again. Missing again. There we go. Oh! Yep. There we go. Let's go. You can't even one-shot her because you can only do a certain percent of the damage. There we go. I got all kinds of goodies. But yeah, the King's Law was one of the drops I got from here. But there's some good stuff. A lot of good stuff here. So I'm going to go drop this back off by Britannia. But yeah, anyway, my town. My town is huge. And it looks pretty darn cool. I really like this style. A lot of stuff not yet at 5. A lot of stuff is. But yeah. Get this dropped off here. We'll go take a look at the rest of the town, and then I think I might actually have to... I have chores today. Indeed I do. Now, why am I not putting this stuff in my system? I don't know. Laziness? Akashic Tome. I've lost my Akashic Tome I don't know how many times. I had to make a new one. Anyway. So let's take a little look at the rest of our town here. We can do it from ground level, I suppose. So we've got a couple of like streets around here. This is a side street. Kind of regret facing these towards each other. I kind of wish I'd put them on that main street over there, facing each other instead of here. But it is what it is. You can see a few of these are pretty upgraded. Some of these really need upgrades. My barracks here. Plantation. Been using a different style of guard tower because my guard tower is so huge with my style. But you can see back here, I was thinking about putting the chicken coop. I upgraded this house to 5, but I got a second chef for my second restaurant, and it was like, oh, somebody's gonna have to walk a really long way. I mean, like I said, I don't really need this house, but it's here. Who cares? Why not? As you can see, I'd love to do some astral sorcery, but other people online, their places aren't safe, and they just cannot even let people sleep. They have to get to bed, or else things go boom. So even though I've placed some mega torches at some of these people's places, things just aren't safe. So yeah, I think it's kind of fun. Like the bakery at first, the bakery is so weird to me. It doesn't actually work until you start upgrading it a bit. Like, I couldn't get her to make bread until she was like level 3, which made no sense to me. Bizarre. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. This is a nice looking little town. I was originally going to live in the town hall, and then I got sidetracked. But I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad I didn't live in the town hall. See, these visitors, they walk around and they start opening all these, and it drives me insane. There's got to be a way to lock them. I don't know what mod pack it is I need, but there has to be a way. So you can see, not a ton of space. I definitely wouldn't be able to put all my machines and stuff in here. And see, there's a little bedroom up here. That's kind of a cute little concept. I like that. The last town hall I did was Acacia. Everything was Acacia the last time I played this. And that was a pretty good sized town hall. Not like the fortress. Oh my god, my friend has a fortress one. She could fit everything in there. So yeah, you can see up here. Used to be able to see out, but now that it's the clock tower, you really can't. But it's still pretty cool. I like it. It looks good. That's, you know, the important part. But yeah, I'm learning astral sorcery at the moment. It's just really difficult. Me and another buddy are doing astral sorcery, but the other 3 we play with are not. So we can only really do it when they're not on. And yeah, that's difficult. So yeah, I'm astral sorcery. What happened here? Thought I was growing gems. Evidently I was not. I'm starting to get into it. I'm starting to get it. Like, I don't know how to increase the range of this ritual. I thought all I had to do was put one of those and shine light into it, but there was something that I read, because I went back and reread the book, and it says something about refracting light back to it, so I think I need lenses pointing these beams here back in on itself to make it bigger? Maybe? It said you could see where it was losing light. I think it has to be these beams, right? I don't know if I'm going to mess up the ritual by adding extra blocks right in here, or if I need to put them somewhere else, or how it works. Anyway, I need to make more lenses, basically. And I need to figure out what the heck is going on. Excuse me one second. I have to squirt the cat with the squirt gun. Get down. She's sitting on top of my computer. I'm sure it's warm, but that's a no-go. That's a no-go. So yeah, this is me cheating. When I was looking for an astral sorcery thing to start off with and play around with, I was like super annoyed that they were in the snow. I don't like cold. I hate cold. It is cold right now. I don't like the thought of being somewhere cold, snow covered. It's just gross. So I was looking for one of these that wasn't in the snow or half buried in the desert. Could not find one, could not find one, could not find one. So I decided, you know what? Screw it. I pulled out my copy tool, I went into creative mode, and I copy pasted this here. I put it here. And it is cheated. I know it is. It's fine. I don't care. I do a little bit of cheating. I allow other people to have some things that are cheated. A little bit cheated. As long as it's not game breaking. But the collector here did not work. This collector is one I've made. But it didn't work. It was non-functional. I had to still go find one out in the desert when I was getting started for things. So I've been automating too. Starlight collection. So of course right now it's not working. This must be out. Oh gosh, this is full. Oh gosh, is it full? Okay. Well, here you get to see how it works. So the bottom of the light well is the only spot where there's an input. So the input is, or input output. So the input for items would have to go in on the bottom. The output for your liquid starlight would have to go out from the bottom too. So I had this set up with mechanism, mechanical pipes, and logistical pipes. So the reason I used a bin was because I intended to only use aquamarine, and I wanted to see how many was left in here. So I did my little configurator, did a pull out of the bottom of the box. Over here I did a pull out of the bottom of this and a push into the fluid tank. So, I mean, I have a ton of liquid starlight now. This is wonderful. I can't believe this is full. I could probably put some of it into my fluid grid, but for now, I think we're good. Yeah, I used the Britannia. See, I always feel like the right order to go is Britannia, Blood Magic, Astral Sorcery, because I've been using, this is from Blood Magic, these things here to change the time of day with the Arcane Ashes, which, can I just say, Stella Arcana, or the Eternal Stellas, are broken because you can put all of your tools, like over here, the cutting tool, and the Arcane Ashes, and anything else you might need, these tomes, and make them indestructible. So, my Arcane Ashes are indestructible. I come over, and when nobody else is on, I throw Lapis in here, make it nighttime, and I get into Astral Sorcery. And I feel like for Blood Magic I needed at least the Britannia for the healing flowers to heal me. So that I could stand there and self-sacrifice for ages trying to get things going. I know that there's more useful stuff in Blood Magic that I didn't dip my toes into. I got a little frustrated when I found out that this has Blood Magic 3 and it's not finished. I couldn't even do a tier 6 altar. And the farthest I could go into the demon realm was just the edge of the demon realm. There wasn't a full demon realm in it. So you can see over here I have the same setup with the endo flames, just because they're cheap and easy to do. And I could burn wood. I have plenty of wood. Healing tank. Some floating fallen Canade? Canade. Yeah, I guess so. Healing me, and I could stand here and draw blood, and I've got the whole what is this, altar set up with paths and all sorts of fun things up here. Don't ask me why. I like doing the inverted pyramid. Does it look good? You know, like having a pyramid on top, or on the bottom and an inverted pyramid on the top? No, probably not. Not really. I don't care. I like doing it. So, yeah. Like I said, I know there's way more stuff I could do with Blood Magic, but I just haven't really been doing it. And this is my second portal into the Demon Zone. The first time I went through, just absolutely decimated it. Curious to see if I zoom out far enough, can I see where the last one was that I was at? Is this mine? This might be my buddy's, actually. Alright. Because here's me. And there's that one. What's this little green dot over here? Let's go find out. I'm curious now. Whoop! I pulled things out there. Alright, so this little green dot here. I'm just gonna teleport here. I don't care. Wait, really? Forbidden Arcanus. Okay. Okay. Sure, I guess those spawn everywhere. I have seen them in every zone. So let's see. I'm gonna teleport to this one too, because I'm too lazy. I'm not the only one doing blood magic, so this might not be the one I just absolutely decimated. But it definitely looks like it is the one I just absolutely decimated. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's my doing. Ooh. I want that wood. Alright. And I got my, my berries. I set up my little farm with cow murder. Let's see, where's this oh, it did take me back here. So I have the capture, so I'm doing this sort of spawner. I don't have it loaded when I'm not here. There's what are these things called? These things here. Spawner frames? Nope. Spawn agitators. It makes it keep going when I'm not here. So I was having some fun. I was doing zombie villagers over here. And these villagers, these zombie villagers, when you try to turn them back, they turn into my colony villagers, which I think is kind of fun. So I'm going to take that spawn aggregator. I just don't really care. And you can see over here, I was feeding these guys lots and lots of cows. I had a different type of spawner down below the industrial foregoing spawner, but I don't need it. I don't really even need any more berries. I'm not really doing much with them. I'm not really doing much with blood magic anymore. I'd like to do more. I'd love to someday try the armor, but I don't really need it. And down here, this is a freaking mess. I don't know what's going on. Like, these guys are just kind of stuck here. They don't even look like they're real. But I guess because my thing is full of blood, and I don't know. It's just kind of sitting, not working properly. I had the mechanism stuff hooked up over there. It's a mess. It's gonna be cleaned up. Just not now. I'll do it later. Later tonight. It's on my list of things to clean up along with my base, making my base look nicer. I've just been having a really good time playing around with astral sorcery. Even though I have like only a few seconds to sleep a night, basically, before somebody runs to their bed. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to show you guys, if you've never seen it. So this isn't in every mod pack. This is just something that was added. This is Alfheim. There is not much to Alfheim. I found out later that there are more mod packs that add more interesting things to Alfheim than this. It's just not much to do. Really not. I've been using it for astral sorcery. I've been using it for astral sorcery. I've been using it to level my perks in astral sorcery. Because I went with the Cydia, and I level up by dealing damage. Oh, by dealing damage? I don't even have to kill things, just deal damage. That could be interesting. I could find a good way to exploit that, I think. Huh. Gain experience by dealing damage. What could I do that isn't gonna die? And I just sit there and deal a bunch of damage to it. I wonder if that counts for blocks. Maybe I need to go, like, destroy a whole bunch of blocks and see if I get more levels. I don't think so, because there's another thing another path that's destroying blocks. So I'm gonna say I don't think that's part of it. I really enjoy doing that. It's just ridiculous. The destruction I can do with the King's Law. This is the best thing Britannia has to offer. This weapon is so broken. Let's do this. This is a good one. Works with mobs too. It's great. Whenever I get like mummies, they're all clustered together at the beginning. Yeah, just let that go. But yeah, I mean, there's resources here too. Like you saw how I had my chicken, the mana armor, and that was because I can get not the mana armor, the mana steel. I can get the mana steel here, and I have mechanisms, so I can just drop a digital miner and let it do all the hard work for me. Grab everything I need. And a buddy set up a pixie generator, so we got plenty of pixie dust, you know. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know why every so often I hear the ghasts down here. It's infuriating. I know, it's lots of big booms. I like big booms, and I cannot lie. Sorry. Showing my age there. Okay. Yeah. So you can see there's pixies everywhere. I know I'm going a little too fast, and it's just loading slowly. Let me drop pixie dust. What is this on the top? What is that? I don't know what that is. Let's find out. How do I look at these? Bad luck. Harmful. How did I get bad luck? Weakness. What? What's hurting me? What's hurting me? I don't know. We're just gonna give it a minute. Alright, let me get out of here. I once killed an illager and then came back home forgetting that I had all of these people down here, and it ended very poorly for me. Lost a couple guards. Not my builders, at least. But, yeah, I was not thrilled. I was very much not thrilled. But yeah, short video. Actually, it's not. It's 46 minutes. Holy cow. Anyway,